sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop all day. Hold up. Somebody on their way.
Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. The One made his much-anticipated NBA debut last night, and fans were expecting a lot, but for good reason. There's been high expectations since he stepped onto the basketball scene, and his experience playing across the globe has helped prepare him for this new journey in the league. Everyone is waiting to see what happens next. That's all for now, but keep it locked here for all the latest. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. Won by Atlanta. Lynn. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Lynn with it. They trail by 2. To Mo Bamba. And the rebound taken down by Randall. Lets it fly from long range. The 7-footer, Bamba, with the board. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Taurean Prince trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw up and good. And the 3-point play puts them up early in this one. New Orleans will take it up. Down to Randall. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw, good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Lynn with it. Looking to make something happen. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Hawks have it. Lynn. To DiVincenzo. Sizing up the defense. Surveys the floor. Trying to create. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Shot from the lane won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Jeremy Lin. Baseline drive. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To DiVincenzo. Lynn. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Davis. He throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Lynn with it, trailing by 10. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Julius Randle. Nice pass to get things going.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Count it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To DiVincenzo. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. New blood coming in for both sides. Going to launch beyond the arc. They were ready for DiVincenzo on that three. To Julius Randle. Gets a look. Can't hit. To DiVincenzo. Oh, defender pulling the chair. And scores. Strong take.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
DiVincenzo to Mo Bamba. That'll be rejected by Davis.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Fires the three. Rebound comes to Atlanta. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Pelicans have the basketball. To Davis. Block shot.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Holiday to Davis. Down low. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
DiVincenzo. Rejected by Randle.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Rises for the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Number 33, Wesley Johnson.
I got him. Here we go.
That pass stolen by the Hawks.
Hey, lock up.
Trying to cash in. Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
The shot almost. No good, and no foul. Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. And he finishes at the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To DiVincenzo. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
The assist from number 13.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Pelicans basketball. And finishes strong.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now the Hawks coach going to call a timeout as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Beyond the arc for three. Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. From the painted area, won't go down. Here's Atlanta. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Straight on three. At the buzzer. 1 quarter down. It's been all Pelicans so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
Here comes the screen. They go down to Davis. Finish that. Lynn with it. Down a bundle. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. 4-3. Carries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim, the harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Ah, the monster stuff.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Lynn. Has a look. With the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Holiday. Fires the three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
To Holiday. For three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. It's Atlanta ball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Lynn with it. His guys down big. From long range. Second effort. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Another shot won't go either. Another follows. Still no good. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Lynn with it. He'll run the offense. Down low for Lem. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
He gets it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans, as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Hawks with the basketball. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
To Lynn. Jeremy Lin. 3 for 6 now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Julius Randle. Here comes the screen. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 2.
And hits the first free throw.
Number 23, Anthony Davis.
2 for 2 on that trip. Lynn with it. Looking to make something happen. Curling inside. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. To Holiday. Nice pass to set things up.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
To Jeremy Lin. Lets it fly from long range. Won't go down. To Holiday.
Hands up.
They go down low to Randall. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebounds taken in by Atlanta. Knocked loose. Lynn. Add 2 points to the board. To Davis. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And he hits.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Here's a chance from long range. And the rebound taken by the Pelicans. And the finish. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
DiVincenzo to Ken Bazemore. Oh, Davis up to turn that one away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Holiday. Davis. To DiVincenzo. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Davis. Throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Has a chance. Slams it home on the putback. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Down to Randall. Lays it up and in.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
To Mo Bamba. Short jumper off the mark. Count the basket at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Holiday. Beyond the arc for three. And Drew Holiday, good on the quick release.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. They probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
To Holiday. 4-3. Not that time. He misses. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Yes.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Mo Bamba powers it through. That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you.
And that
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Holiday in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Davis. Short jumper won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Wide open look won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
To Lin. Fires the three, and Jeremy Lin, they left him wide open, and he takes advantage for three.
Woo. That pass speaks for itself. There's nothing more to say about that one. Wow. Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Jumper's good.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Lin. The pass set it all up.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Blocked by Collins. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Lin with it. Down a bundle. To Mo Bamba. Straight on look. Lin. Pelicans have the rebound. Holiday. From long range. Knocks it down.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
To Ken Bazemore. Bazemore with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Got a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Screen coming. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Big finish that time for Julius Randle. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
To Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Bamba with the rebound. To Ken Bazemore. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. To Davis. Holiday.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
Trying to cash in. Hawks have the rebound. To Ken Bazemore. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's rebounded by New Orleans. And count the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Fires the three. Rebound Bamba.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Lynn with it. His guys down big. To Ken Bazemore. Lynn. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Here's a chance from long range. The 7-footer. Bamba with the board. Lynn to Mo Bamba. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
Make it hard on him. Nothing easy. Don't let him
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Lynn gets it in the right corner. To Jeremy Lin. Beyond the arc for 3. And the Pelicans able to clear the rebound. Anthony Davis lets it go. Not done yet. And Collins there to grab the rebound. To DiVincenzo. And the basket good at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Knocked loose. Has a look. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Lynn with it. He'll run the offense. Spinning shot. Won't fall.
I'm here.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
To DiVincenzo.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
Lynn. To DiVincenzo. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, New Orleans.
Calls that a...
Yeah, baby. Here we go.
Substitutions, New Orleans. Stepping in for Atlanta, number 20,
DiVincenzo. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Holiday. For three. He drills the three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
DiVincenzo to Ken Bazemore. Fires the three. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
Randall, they'll get it down to Johnson. Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
To Ken Bazemore. DiVincenzo to Ken Bazemore. Deep two there, won't go.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Hawks have it. DiVincenzo, it's a turnover as they head the other way.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
It goes down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious. Everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. They dared him, and he burns them.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Knocked loose. Shot for Collins, no good. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Ken Bazemore. DiVincenzo to Ken Bazemore. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Stuffs it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pelicans won this matchup with a significant margin. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. The Pelicans relied on these guys for their scoring here today. The Hawks lost this game long before the final buzzer. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like...
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Mouse in the hole, mouse in the hole. Give me the ball, give me the ball. Here we go. Let's ride. Here we go. Easy layup. Get up.
Uh-oh, here comes Santa Claus giving me a gift.
What kind of shot is that?
I'm here, outlet.
Way to get up, man.
Shot.
What were you thinking? Man, come on.
Hey, lock up.
Yeah. Hands up. We got him. Close out. My board. I got it. I'm deep.
Match up.
I got you a switch. Run.
I'm right here, outlet.
Hey, everybody get back. Get the shooters. Watch the shooters. Get back.
double. Get back.
It's going up.
I got you.
Back. Oh, my boy.
Hey, let's go. Let's get out of here. Woo!
Hey, switch, I got him. Easy money, they ain't even here.
Back up. Shot, boy. Get shot. My ball. Yes, sir. Let's ride.
I got this clown, let's go.
Here we go. I got him.
Here I am. Good shot.
Wait on. All I know is this. You don't step up on D. Come on. Double. Try. Here we go. Double team.
Everybody
Get back. I'm in. I'm gonna have shot. Oh yeah.
Here we go, my ball.
My ball.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Oh yeah, to the rim. Yes, sir. Ball.
Match up, baby.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah. I got your help. Don't worry. Get him on.
That's the two. Yeah, that's the two. Pick up. Good finish.
I got double.
All right, here we go. We got something.
That's a big time finish. I'm on D.
You got him. You're on.
Shooter.
Nah, that's a two, bro. Worst shot in the game. That's a two.
Play.